Hello everybody, happy Sunday. How's everybody today? As you can see, it is whiting outside. And there's Miss V with her new sweater. It says treat. And she's a treat. That's my girl. Anyway, let's turn this around. Hello everybody, it's Sunday. How's everybody today? I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing just fine. It's Sunday, so I got my son to go to meeting clothes on. Had to dress up a little warmer with this snow. It's like -1. Ooh, cold. And the snow is starting to stick. Ground ain't even really frozen yet. This will probably be gone tomorrow. But still, mark it on your calendar. It snowed in northern Ontario, October 27th. No big deal, it snows at the end of October almost every year. But still a sight to see when you see it for the first time of the year. So anyway, speaking of Sunday, evangelicals, well, Republican evangelicals, seem to believe that Donald Trump was heaven sent. But I prefer to think of the scent is sulfur sent by Satan. That's what I prefer to think of it as. The stuff he's done, and they're giving him a pass, blows my mind. If anybody else had done this, ooh, there'd be an uproar, wouldn't there? There would be an uproar. How they can give him a pass, I just don't understand it. Come on, Viv. Come on. So, there's a new accusation against him because he says, what was it he said at his last ride? The women like me. The women love me. Well, guess what? I can name 22 women that accused him. 23 women now. And one who finally got her gave him his just desserts, and he was found guilty of what the judge said. It was grape. It was. So, yeah. And now the new girl that has come forward, Trump's campaign, Caroline Levitt, that thing's a piece of work, ain't she? If they were doing stuff like that to her sister, she'd have a whole new tune. Just saying. But to pass this off as, this is the Harris's campaign's doing, bringing this forward now, to hide from her husband Doug Emhoff's, and apparently Tim Walz's scandals that are coming up. But have you noticed, if you haven't heard from them, you know it's not a scandal and it's not coming up. If they had anything like that, that stuff would have been out. They accused Doug Emhoff, where he already admitted to, yes, he had an affair on his wife. And him and his wife have worked through that, and they are all best friends. Him and Kamala and the kids, for the kids' sake. But a divorce was necessary. And now they're saying that he slapped an ex-girlfriend. There is no evidence to that anywhere, because of course, there wouldn't be. But if there was, they sure as hell would have had that splashed all over the chyrons at Fox News. But seeing as there isn't any, we'll carry on like we're normal. So yeah, 22 other women, a 13-year-old girl, and now Stacey Williams has come forward. And they said that there's no way her story's true. Another campaign advisor was on CNN saying, that's crap. That didn't happen. I don't believe her. Aren't you supposed to err on the side of human? Just saying. But oh no. No. I don't believe that. Come on. Really, he says, 2 weeks before an election and this comes out? Well, the other half of that story is Stacey Williams was a Sports Illustrated swimsuit model. And apparently back in the day in the 90s there, when this happened in 1993, that's when the Lolita Express was doing its thing. And everybody was getting on the plane. It wasn't just men celebrities either. It was Naomi Campbell was one of them. There was a bunch of other women like that were on there. But Alan Dershowitz was accused of having wrecks with Giuffre on that Lolita Express. So there's that. And Stacey Williams is in the documentary that either came out last week or is coming out tomorrow or Tuesday. Anyway, she was in the documentary because she was a Sports Illustrated swimsuit model. So there's that. So now they're saying she's lying because it's so close to the election. But the reason why she's coming out is because she once dated Jeffrey Epstein for a short time. Then she found out what he was like. So there's that. So she wanted to get ahead of that because the documentary is coming out and it's probably in there. So she wanted to get ahead of all that and explain it before it hit the stands. So she was on CNN being interviewed, and she told her story of how Jeffrey and her were going over to visit Trump. And they get there and they have a little, do the customary, hi, how you doing, blah, blah, blah. And then out of nowhere, Trump started groping her, slammed her up against the wall, I believe, because that's his MO, and had his hands all over her, and she couldn't get them off. So she was a little upset, more than upset, when she looked over to her boyfriend to help her, as him and Mango Moose Knuckle are sharing the go-getter boys. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, sharing those looks. Yeah. So that story is apparently in the documentary. I haven't seen it, but why else would she come out and tell that story? Probably because the Jeffrey Epstein connection. But yeah, so they're all, oh, God sent him down here. Really? The only people that would send people that hurt women as badly as he has hurt women and their significant others is Satan. That would go out of their way to do something like that. I think in most instances in life, that life happens. People get cancer because of what we've done to this earth. From what I was taught, man upstairs, as my grandmother used to call him, the man upstairs gave us all free will. You could do good or you could do evil. And it's not God that sent him here. It's you evil bastards out there that are voting for him and supporting him. That's why he's here, because you don't believe the truth. You would rather believe the lies and make up your own. When he was accused, there was a couple things that'll be coming out soon about him and young boys. I think there was 4 of them. But these are the same people that will bring their children to a Trump rally dressed up in Trump costumes, and people go, oh, isn't that cute? And then they ask him about certain questions. The kid's like 5 years old, and he says Kamala Harris is stupid. And they all stand back and laugh because they think that's funny. They think that's funny. But if some guy came up to you while your husband's standing there and called you stupid, how far would that shit fly? How far would it fly? You guys are beyond the pale. And all the people that he surrounded himself with, Matt Gaetz, allegedly sex trafficking underage girls, feeding them drugs at parties. Who was that other guy? He was Speaker of the House. They even have a bill named after him, for Christ's sake. And he was the one that was going after the Pages at the Capitol House and assaulting them and harassing them. Dennis Hassard, I think his name was. Yeah, they have a Hassard rule, a Hassard bill. Seriously, for a pig like that. All the Baptist National Convention, whatever the hell they're called. Over 700 pastors and lay people have been accused, and they buried those records good, of sex trafficking kids at church Bible camps. But no, Trump's your man. Trump's your man. So, and besides, how'd you get Melania? It was through one of those Build-A-Bride things from Europe. That's where she came from. She didn't come over with genius friggin' visa. Are you kidding me? She came over here to marry a rich husband. That's the only reason. It didn't matter if she loved him or not. She came over here for the money. That's what she came here for. And then after she married him, she brought her parents and her sister. So she can just go straight to hell for that. And now somebody else comes forward because it's going to come out anyway, and she got ahead of it. Now all of a sudden she's the liar, and you're still going to put up with him? Seriously? You deserve what you get. You seriously do. Anyway, Naughty Nan and Des, love you so much. Please be good to you first so you can be good to somebody else. Shouldn't be cursing on a Sunday, but sometimes I open my mouth and stuff falls out of it. Especially when I get irritated. So anyway, happy Sunday. Have a great work week coming up. Great rest of your week. Because I don't know if you're working or not. I'm not. I'm retired, proud of it. So anyway, take care of you first so you can be good to somebody else, because God knows we need to be good to somebody else. I love you. Mwah. Take care of you.